course. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Kansas State Wildcats, Bill Snyder Family Stadium. As we'll see the number 17 team in the country, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on another team from the Big 12 in an intra-conference matchup, the Kansas State Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started.
Entering play call screen.
Notre Dame looking for a strong kick to get this one underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Kansas State's offense will take the field first.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories. Spread.
Quarterback on the keeper. There he goes. When you have a conference as deep and balanced as this Big 12 is, it's important to get off to a quick start in conference play.
Yeah, you're going to be challenged each and every week here in the Big 12 Conference. Since they've expanded, the quality of this conference has gotten so much better. So, David, big challenge here to make sure mentally your mind is right starting the season off today.
Yeah, I mean, to make your dreams come true, it starts one game at a time, the old cliche. But the Big 12, year in and year out, so many different teams that can beat you, so many different teams that can put points up on the scoreboard. Got to start fast in Big 12 play.
The Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Quickly out to the tight end. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And here comes the punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Books it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. So the Notre Dame Fighting Irish offense comes out first time they've had the ball today. They sure hope that dynamic connection that was on display last week rears its head and wreaks havoc again today, Jesse.
And last week, it didn't matter what the secondary was doing from a coverage standpoint, David, whether it was man, zone, double covered, ISO. These two were simply unstoppable. Huge challenge for the defense today.
Well, maybe they tried the triple coverage. I mean, because obviously nothing worked a week ago, but I've got to take his main threat away. Obviously a superstar out wide. I've got to make somebody else beat me. Obviously a great QB wide receiver duo. I'm just not letting that wide receiver get me today.
Fires it down the seam. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Short cross.
Notre Dame facing a 3rd and long, trying to keep this drive alive. To the air. It's Bachmeier. Makes the grab. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
There are 8 categories.
Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. Wants to throw on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Just didn't seem like the quarterback and his intended target were on the same page there.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Flanagan. And he's brought down after a nice game. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
Parking the middle. Couldn't Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal.
Coach suggestions. There are 8
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You got a chunk of you. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Irish.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. A 67-yard touchdown drive there. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Zings it complete to the right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. After that last completion, it's second down. Leaves it with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Now on third down for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Kansas State will have to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Looks it in at the 40. He only needs a sliver of daylight. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. To the ground with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw, it's Bachmeier. Unloads it left. It's caught downfield. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Big-time play there in the passing game. That's important for Notre Dame, too, as a program, because we know they've always been able to run the football. We've seen them in recent years get to the playoffs. They've reached national championship games, but they haven't been able to pull it off. For this program to take the next step, they have to be more consistent and dynamic in the explosive passing game, and I think this guy gives them the opportunity to take the program to the next level.
On first and goal, Notre Dame will try to get it in the end zone. They'll try to get it in with the run.
Entering play. Option. Drive right corner.
They keep pushing forward, now back to work on second and goal from the 6. Wants to go up top. Trying to find the end zone. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
Categories. You have 15 options.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead.
Entering play
so that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Grabbed behind the line, it's Taylor. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. The Wildcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Danced his way through traffic, pick up a 4 to the 19. Need 10 yards on this 3rd down, and they're backed up inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
This defense will bring pressure from the linebacker level, from the cornerback level, free safety level, and the strong safety level. They're bringing it from all over the field.
K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops.
There are 8 categories.
Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. Back to pass, it's Bachmeier. Got a man, it's Smith. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. And they'll come to the line with less than a yard to go. And that'll be enough to give Notre Dame a first down.
This is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
Coach suggestions.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running a football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack.
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Quickly complete. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
4th and short? I already called my 3rd down play, knowing I was going for it on 4th down. So you better believe I got the play locked and loaded. We're going for it on 4th down.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Here's a heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protect.
Turning it on. Caught near the sticks. It's Barres. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Into the house.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 8 categories.
They are absolutely boat racing this team right now. We're not even at the second quarter yet, and this offense has been up and down the field. They've taken a huge lead early. Everything they're dialing up, David, is working.
Yeah, so I'm going to flip this to the other side. I'm going to need my offense to score some points, and in a hurry. Like, they got to figure it out, but they got to put a drive together, keep us off the field, score some points, and let us find some answers, because right now, defensively, we have none.
Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter.
Audible.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Jolly. They'll knock him down behind the line, and that's how we'll end this quarter. Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the second quarter.
And cover 6 Willie. Cover 3 Hatch.
And the Wildcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Fires to the big fella. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately.
Good play by the defense. Way to wrap them up, way to know where the sticks are. Now put you in a successful position for 3rd down. Now you can break out the fun packages, the blitzes, putting more speed, more little fast guys in the field.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Kansas State will have to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Catches it cleanly at the 20. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down to the 24. Here come the Irish, back on offense. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. Oh, he's got some space. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. The Irish, after ripping off a huge chunk on the ground, will try to keep Big Mo rolling. Looking to throw, it's Bachmeier. Finds the tight end down the gut. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Looking to throw on first down. Working on the right. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job.
Touchdown, Irish! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Play call, coach suggestions.
You talk about going on the road and making a statement. 27-0. Hostile environment. Dang, you talk about home field advantage. Well, it hasn't worked. They have come in and had answers and started this first half as good as you possibly can.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball around the 25-yard line.
There are 6 coach suggestions.
And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball.
Spread.
They go to the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Not many receivers like to hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out.
Base model screen, you have 5 options.
K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling.
Breaks into the open. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
All right, defense. It ain't working, right? They're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback. And
touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Entering
nice
play
catch
call,
and good
coach
work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
You have 15 options.
If he can keep putting together games like this, he might have a shot at breaking Quinn's career touchdown record of 95. All the great quarterbacks the Irish have had, guys like Joe Theismann, John Hewart, nobody's even close to that.
Yeah, and that's crazy to think about being in that kind of a company. And Notre Dame's always been a good running team. And when they find quarterbacks and have great quarterback play, then I think they start to take off to that next level. And so far, he's showing that here today.
Gives it on the option. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up one. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
0 is selected.
Here's the handoff. Defense fills those gaps. He's got one to the 28. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Kansas State will have to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oaks. Here come the Irish back on offense. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
To the air, it's Bachmeier. He's going for it all. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. The Irish will need to move the sticks on 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dumps it to the back. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point, they know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
Spread.
The give on the option. Breaks the tackle. They stop him after a short game. Probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with 4th down coming. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Punt will bounce out of bounds, and they're going to spot it at the 25. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. The give is to Smith. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to throw, it's Bachmeier. Fires to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Entering our drive-by corner.
Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Barres. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen instead. Nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Throws to the wideout. Got his man to the left. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down.
Short cross.
This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. He's just winning that matchup in the slot every time.
And when you put him in the slot, Reese is closer to the quarterback. It's an easier throw. We can run in, we can run out, and really take advantage of his versatility of the guy at that slot position.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting 1st downs and staying on the field. You saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
This offense has put on a display in the first half, and they have a chance. Touchdown, Notre Dame! And they take it in for 6 more points.
There are 8 categories. You have
Man, the
15
defense really
options.
needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to
Entering
the
play
offense
call,
before the
you have
half.
5
But the
options.
offense does their
If
job,
left
and
is
they
selected.
continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
Entering play call formation. There are 6 categories. There are 2
K-State has the
subcategories.
ball back, and the
Options.
Power Cat offense
Opt,
returns to the
double
field.
mug. There are 6
Boy,
categories.
they've been caught
You
in
have
a
12
buzzsaw
options.
here in the
Cover
first
1
half, but
selected.
maybe a chance to carry some
Audible.
momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an
Entering base
opportunity,
model
David, to
screen,
execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. He's got the ball, and he'll try to pick up a few.
Entering
We got a
play
timeout
call,
here
double
late in the
mug.
first
There are
half,
6
and they'll try to get more
categories.
points
You
on the
have
board
12
before the
options.
break.
Mid-blitz 0
This
is
pass
selected.
rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. He is a menace rushing the passer, career sack number 20.
Entering
I mean,
play
some people
call,
just have a
double
knack for
mug.
getting
There
to
are
the
6
quarterback. What a
categories.
great
You have
job
12
throughout his career.
options.
Getting there,
Mid-blitz
getting
0
him
is
down,
selected.
getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against
Entering
this guy
play
because
call,
he
coach
is going to
suggestions. There are
sack you.
6
That is a
categories.
guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
They punt it away on 4th down. Makes a nice grab at the 25. Makes a move. What a return there. Found a little running room and put his team in great position.
There are 8 categories. You have 12
Inside 30
options.
seconds to
All
play in the
those
half. We'll
selected.
see how aggressive they are on this drive. Back to throw, it's Bachmeier. With the catch, it's Smith. He'll be forced out of bounds at
Entering
the
play
28.
vertical H option.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Unloads to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. There was tight
Entering
coverage, but a
play.
perfect
Evade.
throw and catch,
Shake.
and they've got it at the 9
Option.
first
Use
and
box
goal.
mesh.
This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Trying to bull his way in. Touchdown!
Entering play
Irish!
call,
Oh,
coach
that baby
suggestions.
in, and
There are
they
8
strolled into
categories.
the end
You
zone
have
for the
15
score.
options. That event is selected.
And with that score, this thing
Entering
is
play
getting
call,
ugly. This
you have 5
offense has
options.
had their
Event
way,
left
and
is
not only have they
selected.
had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
Enter opt double mug. There are 6 categories.
So let's see how
You
they
have 12
play it in this
options.
final 30
Cover 1
seconds of
is
the first
selected.
half. They'll try the counter. This junior making his presence felt
Entering
and
play
making the
call,
stop after a
double
short
mug. There are
gain.
6
We've got a
categories. You
timeout
have
in the
entering
waning
base
seconds of the
model
half.
screen. You have
Maybe a
5
chance to
options.
get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some
Audible.
points on the board before the break. The give to the back. Look out, he's got room. Got the first down and more.
Entering
They
play
corral
call,
him out
double
of bounds.
mug.
Mark
There are
it
6
down at the
categories.
38,
You
and
have
this
12
offense might
options.
have something
Mid-blitz 0
going.
is selected.
Looking to throw on first down. He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great scene there today in Manhattan. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. With that said, let's send it back to the guys in the Little Apple.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin.
Entering base model screen. You have 5 options.
Kansas State will kick it off to start things in the second half. Out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. Off the play fake on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Williams. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Wide open downfield. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Big guy smells it, and he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Categories. You have 15
Like
options.
a Thanksgiving turkey. There's
Entering play
carved.
call. You have 5 options.
No shot.
You have
There's
selected.
no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot. He's on so much fire. You might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody. Live with the results because everything else ain't working anyways.
Leaves it with the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run it up the middle, try different things to see what you can do.
There are 6
That last
categories.
completion still leaving them with a third down. Dropping back, it's long. He'll off one deep down the left side. Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
Inside zone.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
Wrestled down at the 26. It's a gain of 4.
Categories. You have
Solid
12
pickup of
options.
4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. Just inside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 19. Smith takes the handoff. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has them set up.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that.
Into the end zone he goes.
Entering play call,
Touchdown,
coach
Notre
suggestions.
Dame.
There are 8 categories. You
Wow,
have
this
15
offense, they have a
options.
lot
Got
of
10 to
faith
select.
in this running back. Knowing if they get down into this area of the field,
Entering
he can
play
get
call,
it done and
you
he
have
can
5
answer the
options.
bell.
Kickoff
2
left to
rushing
selected.
touchdowns already for this offense.
Kansas State, 0.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
Double mug. There are 6 categories.
And here comes the
You have
Kansas
12
State
options.
offense
Cover
back
1
onto the
goal
field.
selected.
Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. Gonna let it fly. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll leave it with him. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
6 categories.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking downfield, it's long. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. Kansas State will have to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Here comes the Irish, back on offense. Wants to go up top on first down. Snagged in the middle, it's Flanagan. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Less than a yard to go to pick up the first down. The throw to the outside is complete. And a nice grab with a defender right on him, and he's down at the 20. The Irish trying to strike gold in this red zone trip. Going for 6. Touchdown, Irish! Made the grab in the end zone for the score. They'll try to tack one more on their score. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? You see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes.
There are 6 categories.
K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking downfield, it's long.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight up front. They're just getting beat.
Couldn't find any way to get out of the end zone, and they get him for a safety. After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Throwing right. Got him downfield. Turning on the Jets. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. That is a highly efficient way to move the chains, and now they are threatening inside the 40. Caught over the middle. It's Perez. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks at first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
You have 15 options.
Quarterback's ability to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Power football with the run. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4.
There are 6 categories.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
0 is selected.
And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hand.
There are 6
Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Dropping back, it's long. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Here come the Irish back on offense. Fires to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in.
There are 8 categories. You have 15 options. Advantage is selected.
And the extra point splits the
Entering play
upright.
call, you have 5 options.
And really
Your
nice
left
job
is
seeing the
selected.
middle of the field, seeing I can go deep and attack the middle of the field. And you can tell he runs a post, ball's right on him, catches the football, and then gets to gallop right into the end zone for a touchdown.
And the returner will be brought down.
Double mug, there are 6 categories.
Opening play of
You
this
have
drive
12
comes from the
options.
12-yard
Cover 1
line.
selected. Spread.
They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. And he was
Entering
fortunate
play
not to
call, double
lose
mug,
yardage
there
on
are
that
6
play, able to
categories.
wedge
You
it
have
back to
12
the line of
options.
scrimmage.
Your blitz 0 is selected.
They'll keep it on the ground. And he never had a chance.
Entering
Just
play
stopped
call,
cold
double
as soon
mug,
as he
there
got
are
it.
6 categories.
You
You
make
have
up the
12
game plan and
options.
not a
Your
lot on the
blitz 0
play
is
sheet for
selected.
this. 3rd and long from inside their own
Spread.
20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back.
Entering
It's a turnover.
Man, what a big-time play for this defense. Backed up, they come after the quarterback, and they get a hit, and it's a physical one. Get the football out, and man, do they set their offense up with great field position inside the
Entering
10-yard
play
line.
call,
What a great play by the defense. When you talk about this running back, he's got a nose for the end zone. He just finds a way. You've seen that.
And he takes it in for the score.
Entering play call,
Touchdown,
coach
Irish.
suggestions. There are 8 categories.
Well, let's
You
count
have
them up.
15
1,
options.
2,
That
3.
event is
3 is the
selected.
magic number for touchdowns.
Yeah, it's as easy as
Entering
ABC.
play
Goodness
call,
gracious.
you
He's
have
been getting
5
whatever he
options.
wants,
Kickoff
whenever he
left is
wants,
selected.
however he wants. I might want to change something up, or maybe focus on that guy that's getting the football a lot and scoring.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team
Entering
to
play
knock down the
call,
return
formation.
man.
There are 6 categories. There are 2
K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field.
There are 6 categories.
This one feels as if it's starting to get away from them a little bit, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, there's a lot of teams in college football at this point that would just quit. So, David, we're going to find out a lot about this team right here.
Yeah, just running out of opportunities.
Entering
You give
play
opportunities
call,
away like this, you're
there are
trailing
6
every
categories.
possession
You have
is going to
12
be important
options.
from here on in.
Blitz 0 is selected.
They'll run it from the gun. And there was nowhere to
Entering
go,
play
just
call,
stopped in his
double
tracks
mug.
in the
There are 6
backfield.
categories. You have 12
It'll be
options.
3rd and
Blitz 0
long.
is selected.
To throw, it's long. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And it's been a long day. I mean, there's not much to point out that this offense has done well. They're behind huge, and they got no shot if they can't somehow find a way to protect their quarterback.
Entering play call, coach suggestions.
Kansas State will have
There
to
are
punt
6
it away.
categories.
To kick it away.
He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. He gets a block. Makes the tackle really strong, disciplined job, and now we have 1 period to play. We've come to the end of the period, and Notre Dame has the lead. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth-quarter comeback.
Coach Wiley, RPO alert bubble.
They go back to work in the final period of this one. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
RPO red bubble.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going. It squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Got it in the middle. It's Williams. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12.
He has been the go-to guy on offense all game long. And on a critical third down here in the fourth quarter, surprise, surprise, guess who they go to? That guy.
Looking to pass. It's Bachmeier. And it's picked off at the goal line. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Well, this offense really felt coming into today they were going to have to throw the football. For the most part, David, this quarterback has been lights out. That time, though, he lets it get away from him a little bit, and that was a critical INT for the defense and their confidence.
They needed something, man. They've given up a lot of yards, and that's the thing about the defense. Sometimes it can change in one play. They make the interception, they force the turnover, and hopefully, for their sake, maybe get in the quarterback's head just a little bit.
Motion from the wide receiver. Second down, they'll go to the air. Rushes on him. Skips away from pressure. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
There are 6
Now
categories.
facing a
You have 12
third and
options.
long.
With blitz 0 is selected. Spread.
From the gun, wants to pass. Hauls it in. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. And the Wildcats getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. They'll try to put it in drive this time on second down from the 22. And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. They'll look to pin him deep. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Here's a return from midfield. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller, and that's what happens down near the goal line, David. For this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership and come out here and lead your offense.
And move on. Like, we needed points. That's something that we can harp on. We'll watch the tape this week, but now it's time to move on. Let's get another drive going.
Pulls it in. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there in a similar situation with a lead like this. They'd definitely be running the ball at this point. They'd probably take their starting quarterback out of the game potentially, but not this unit. They are still staying aggressive. They're still taking shots. They're just trying to light up the score.
Operating in the red zone here on second down.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
Notre Dame has it now, 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Categories. You have 15
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense obviously just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
There are 6 categories.
The Wildcats now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's long. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. just not in sync. And that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Entering play call. Coaching. Pause. You have 6 options. Depth. Entering depth charts. AH key. F key. AH key. Slot 2. Slot 1. Slot 2. Slot 1. F key. AH key. Slot 1. Slot 4. Slot 3. Slot 2. Slot L key. WR. Slot 2. R L 3DR key. Slot 2. CAD. PWH key. SLWR. Slot 3. Slot 2. Slot 1. Slot 2. Slot 3. Entering
example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Offense in a bunch formation. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
There are 8 categories.
They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Sends it back in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. This feels like 4-down territory. Third and short from the 40.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know.
There he goes. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6.
I love offensive coordinators that want to stay aggressive, and they've come up with big plays all game long. It's a big reason why they have this lead right now, and they're not backing off here in the fourth quarter. They're letting their guys go play. The entire playbook is open to them, and they're taking shots.
And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add their total.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conservative. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day. And apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring. And the defense better do something about it.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
There are 6 categories.
K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to throw, it's long. Got his man on the right. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. It'll be third and long. It's a draw. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Entering play call, coach suggestions.
Kansas State will have to punt it away.
Yeah, and this offense, man, they just continue to struggle. And just, they need to find something that they do really, really well. And running the football late in the fourth quarter when you're getting beat by a good bit, that's probably not it. This offense needs to hit the gas, and they need to pitch and catch a little bit, throw the football around.
Here come the Irish, back on offense. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. Getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working out.
No doubt. They've put a lot of highlights together, put a great offensive game together, complete football game. They get the win. On to next week.
It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. That's caught. It's Williams. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Notre Dame trying to keep this drive moving on 2nd and short. Catch in the middle. It's Williams. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
feel like this guy's having one of those games. It happens maybe once in your life. He's just been open everywhere on the field. He's been lighting up the scoreboard. He's turning these defenders around. They just simply can't cover him.
He's got it on the run. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. The give to the lone running back. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on the second and 2. The Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Fights off a defender. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Ball is at the 35. It's first and 10. Back to pass. It's long. Working that left side now. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. Kansas State back at it after picking up the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. To the air on second down. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains. And after this play, the cake will be baked. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Ball falls to the turf. The final pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for this one. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your uni. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.